Focus Life Coaching. Today, I just wanted to talk a little bit about some transitions that everyone's going through right now, being that time of year. Today is my little sister's last day of high school, which is just so crazy to me and so hard to believe. And that's kind of what got me thinking about the fact that everyone is going through transitions right now, and it's kind of comforting that everyone's doing it at the same time, but it still can be scary not knowing what lies ahead. Everyone's going through a little bit something different. Some people are going off to college, just starting high school, or even just going to the next grade can be, a big transition. That's not a bad thing, though. Transitions are good. It means that we've accomplished what we set out to do and that we get to move on to the next step. So kudos to you for being able to transition to the next step. But transitions are just that. It's a transition. It's not something that happens overnight. It's not something that you wake up one day and now you're something completely different. It's a slow, sometimes hard process, and it's a process. So understanding that will definitely help in making it go smoothly and just understanding what's to come next. For students, we call this transition summer. Yay! Happy summer to everyone. And summer is such a fun time. From the time that we're, little kids. We remember going to the pool and eating watermelon, and it's just such a fun time. But summer, being a transition, is also the time to get prepared for what's coming next. But sometimes I feel that we forget about one or the other. We focus in on one point, and we either focus the whole time about having fun and going to the pool and going to the beach and hanging out with our friends, which is all great, but then we forget about the other part. So then there's also the people that go and study and read 100 books that they might have to read next year for school, or make a million lists of everything they need to get done, and they forget that part of summer is about having fun and doing things that you never really had the time to do when school is in session. So we really need to focus on both of these. So how do we do that? How do we fix this problem? Well, first, we need to make a plan. Now, some people hear that, and, oh my goodness, now I hate planning. I'm, fly by the seat of my pants type of person, and that's completely fine. This can be as structured or unstructured as you see fit. It really needs to go off your own personality and how you already live your life, pretty much. So at least start with a basic list. And if you feel from there that you want to put things in your calendar or, plan on a certain date, then that's up to you. But at least start with a list. So this list that we're going to create is going to have two headings. One of them is obviously going to be for fun stuff, and then the other one is going to be planning for your future, whatever that might be, whatever the next step for you is. So, what do we put on this list? What is some, what are some things that might go on here? Well, for the fun section, it could be, a beach trip with your friends that you've been wanting to do for months, or make homemade ice cream, or have a movie marathon. I did that once with my best friend. We had a Harry Potter movie marathon. It took, I think it's 3 days, and it was crazy and super fun, and we'll never forget it. It was really awesome. And if we'd been focused on just the hard stuff, we never would have had that experience and that bonding time that was so much fun. So on the other side of the list, what would we put? Well, if you're going off to college, you're going to need a lot of things for your new dorm. So maybe put on there, going shopping for stuff for your dorm. Maybe even come up with a list of stuff that you need for your dorm so that you know what to buy. Getting new school supplies is a good one. Doing your summer reading project, or making sure that you stay fit for those school sports. Whatever it is that you have in the future, just make sure that you're prepared for that. As the summer goes on, cross things off as you do them. And try to keep it even between the two lists. Don't, have one month where you have all the fun stuff, and then the next month you're, oh crap, I didn't do any of the stuff I need to do to prepare for next year, and then you have a month that feels like school, which is no fun. Try to mix it up and maybe do one off one list and then one off the other. And then another great way to make sure that you're on track is when the summer's half done, see, if you're half done with your list, or, if the summer's 3/4 of the way done, make sure you're about 3/4 of the way done with your list. Be patient with yourself if you're not used to doing these things. It will take time to get used to, but it will be so worth it in the end when you look back and realize how much you got done and how much fun you were able to have. So I hope that you guys have an awesome summer. Please comment below with one thing that you're putting on your list for fun and one thing that you're putting on your list to prepare you for what lies ahead. Thanks so much. Have a nice day.